Hey folks, you're watching Cooking with the Smiths, Cub Scout Camp Edition.
So today, folks, we're making a mixed berry cobbler. Basically, what I have here is some butter. After I put the butter in here, I put this is a hot Dutch oven. I had it in the fire right there. In case you didn't know that, this is a hot Dutch oven. I already had about 2 tablespoons of butter in there.
Oh man, put some butter in there. What's wrong with you?
Jerry wants to be on your blog.
Yeah, I guess so.
You gotta have some butter.
To that, I'm gonna add a little cinnamon. Don't ask me how much, I don't know. Just some. Probably a tablespoon.
About that much.
Where's the sugar? This is some brown sugar.
Whatever camper needs. Pocket knife.
Yes. Once again, I don't know how much it is. I'm just putting some brown sugar in it. This fire is hot. In case y'all are wondering, I'm down here on my knees because they're making me work. I'm joking.
Your cameraman's getting all the smoke though.
Cub Scout camp for the weekend.
Supposed to be singing.
That's the guy we were.
So I'm gonna put this back on the heat. And I'm gonna add a little vanilla to that.
Why not chocolate?
I don't have any chocolate with me, but I wouldn't add chocolate to this recipe anyway.
I can add flour.
Just a little vanilla. My wife's jumping ahead of me over here.
Sorry.
I'm gonna let this heat up some, start to cook. Then I'll add some flour to thicken it. It's hot. The oven mitt would be nice right about now. I'm gonna have to readjust some of these logs because it's kind of singed the hair on my arms. Now, if you're gonna do this, be careful that you don't get ash in your food. In case you're wondering what I said don't get ash in your food.
Did you have to make an ash hole?
I just had to slide the ash away from me.
I hope you can edit this.
I'm gonna add a little flour. I'm using self-rising flour here. Normally I would just use all-purpose, but you just want to add a little bit to thicken it. And remember, you want to add the flour in enough time that it does cook because flour is raw. So you do want that to cook. I guess in this case it really doesn't matter because it's gonna bake anyway. But anyway, you just want to add that to kind of thicken your sauce a little bit because we're making cobbler. I'm gonna just let that simmer for a few minutes. Let it come up to temp. Do we have another bowl? I don't have another bowl. I need to make the crust.
How big a bowl you need?
We're gonna pause just for a minute. All right, so y'all know I don't really use recipes. So we're improvising. We're at a campsite. Somebody said, hey, why not throw some pineapple in there? So I'm gonna throw some pineapple in this. You want me to save some of this?
Yeah, you go right.
So we'll just dump it over.
Yeah.
And that works out because I can use this bowl to make my crust. Yep.
You don't need that. He can use that.
All right, so in this bowl, what I'm gonna do for my crust, I'm gonna add a little flour. Probably more than I wanted to use, but that's all right. So some flour, brown sugar, and some old-fashioned oatmeal. I don't use the 5-minute quick stuff. I use the real McCoy. And what's the best way to do this? Get your hands in it. Anybody know what I'm missing? Butter.
Butter.
Why do we put butter in this?
Pump it together. Pump it together.
To hold it all together, to combine it. Somebody in the background said so it doesn't stick. That's why you put it in there in the beginning when you cooking stuff. You want to put the butter in or some kind of fat. That way it doesn't stick. So we'll get that mixed in. Then I'll just take the rest of this butter that I had there. I'm gonna just get my hands all messy with it. My cousin Will said, getting jiggy with it? Well, I'm getting messy with it. Will Smith really isn't my cousin, y'all. But don't tell anybody, because they won't know. All right, so basically what I'm gonna do is we're gonna pause, but while I'm paused, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of this done. When I get back, I'll be ready to put it together. Okay, and we're back. So what I'm gonna do here, just give this a stir. Then I'm gonna take it around to the people here at the campsite and just let them take a look at it before I get the crust on it. Are y'all okay with being in the video? Sure. All right.
I didn't sign the release.
Well, we have you on camera saying yes.
All right.
Looks good. Smells good from here. Look at that. Beautiful.
Try not to get the kids without parents' permission.
Nice and fun.
All right. So at this point, I'm going to get this back over here. Well, then I'm going to take that crust of the mate. And just put it over the top. Well,
Here comes my son.
and I'll just take that and spread it throughout. This fire is burning my hand, so I gotta wrap it up some.
Mama. Hang on, sweetheart.
So we're gonna do that. Then we'll take the lid, put it on. And because I'm using this Dutch oven as a Dutch oven, I want to bake instead of cooking. So what I'll do, these charcoals right around the outside, I'll take them and move them a little further away. That's going to slow down the cooking process on the bottom. Just kind of move my ring a little further away. Then I'll put coals across the top of it, or around the top. And you can do this with charcoal briquettes, or you can do it with actual wood coals like I'm doing here. But we're just gonna let that go for a while. And you really want to create a ring, but it's okay. All right, we'll let that go for a while and we'll be back. So it's been 10 minutes since I put this on. And basically what I'm gonna do here, because I use this hot coals from the fire, I'm just gonna knock some of this dust off. That way it doesn't go in my cobbler when I go to open it. Well,
There you go.
all right. Not really what I was going for. All the crust kind of went down into it, but that's okay because maybe you'll have a crust on the bottom now, and we'll improvise. We'll let that continue to go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this off and check it again.
Donna. David Long, Tennessee.
Okay.
Oh, we're just tracking West Virginia and Ohio State players.
All right.
Oh, I was like, what the hell?
The crust kind of sunk down in there, but that cobbler is done.
Damn, it smells good.
That's ready to go.
That smells really good.
Thank you. So at this point, all I'm gonna do is, once the wind dies down a little bit, I'm gonna put the lid back on it to keep it hot. I'm gonna remove it from the fire, or from the coals, and I'm gonna take the coals on the top off. That way it stops the cooking process. I'm burning my hand while I'm talking about this. Ouch. Make it quick. Okay. So now I'm just gonna knock these off. That way it stops the cooking process. I mean, it will still cook a little bit because this oven is very hot. So I'm gonna take it out of here and we can resume our camping activities. Thank you for watching Cooking with the Smiths.